Welcome to the YouTube channel, folks. And no, it's not Gaurav here. It is Lucas here. Same old Lucas, same old King, different location. Happy birthday! Happy day to I think it's happy Diwali Day to India. You know, massive celebration in India. So happy Diwali Day to all them. Hope I pronounced that right. It's my first time hosting. So I hope I got that. So, you know, let's get started. Gaurav couldn't be with us today. Unfortunately, because of Diwali Day, a lot of noise. So he could not be present, but I'm now hosting live. I don't know what's going to happen with this stream. Anything could happen, but we'll go live as we are. So we're here to talk about Bangladesh and Australia. This game was extremely one-sided. Bangladesh batted first, and from literally ball one, they were extremely poor, Bangladesh. And nobody got a start. Very disappointing with the bat. Adam Zampa was fantastic, picking up a 5-wicket haul. But no doubt the story was Bangladesh's batting. This is the second time this has happened to Bangladesh in consecutive games. Happened the game before against South Africa, where they made another low score. This again a very low score. So their batting is a huge problem, and we expect a little bit better from Bangladesh, to be honest. You know, they've been around for a long time. They've been entering these tournaments for a very long time. So to put up two performances like this against South Africa and now Australia, we get that Australia is a world-class bowling unit. We get that South Africa is a world-class bowling unit. But this is not good enough from a well-established team. You expect someone like that against Namibia, you know, Afghanistan, maybe Scotland. You expect it against those countries, but not Bangladesh. Probably not even Afghanistan, but definitely not Bangladesh. So this is way below par for Bangladesh, and not good enough. As I said, they never really got going in this match. They were very poor to start with. And in T20, in a T20 format, you cannot be poor. You have to get off to a flying start. And unfortunately, Bangladesh, sorry about that, we're back. Bangladesh were very poor. And I'd love to say, you know, they did this right, they did that right, they batted well, but unfortunately, we have to give facts on here. And they were horrible, Bangladesh. Only made 73. Again, that's just not good enough in a tournament like this, unfortunately. And against a world-class batting lineup like Australia is, despite them not quite being on form lately. And they made a really mockery of this run chase. Aron Finch hit 40 off 20. David Warner, contributing act, made 18. Mitchell Marsh was on absolute fire. I think he hit 14 off like 6 balls or something. So, you know, they had to go for this Australia because of the run net rate. And they've got a huge boost with that net run rate, you know, chasing down the overs in less than 10. So chasing down the target in less than 10 overs. So they boosted that. That means it means South Africa are virtually almost eliminated. England has to lose by a tremendous amount of runs in the next game for South Africa to have a chance. So we got a tweet here, read a tweet. Well done, Lucas. You're doing great. Thank you very much for the support and appreciation. I try to be. First live stream, first host. So Australia, they had to bat very quickly because otherwise they would have been in the position South Africa would have been if England would need England to lose. So Australia all have now qualified. No problems there. And South Africa need reliance on an England collapse. So we'll go into the Australian bowling. Really, Adam Zampa was the star of the show. Almost had a hat trick. Matthew Wade dropped a catch, dropped his hat trick, a tough chance. Probably a more established keeper could have got that, maybe, like a Josh Inglis. But I thought Adam Zampa was fantastic. My boy Mitchell Starc, I've bashed him a lot on this show. criticised him. Even he did well. And mainly the damage was done by the spinner, Adam Zampa, who's got over now 100 international wickets. So he's a very crucial spinner to the white ball squad of Australia. And once again, the chasing team has won again, albeit, yes, a low score, but albeit a chasing score. So, again, the Bangladesh bowling, I can't fault them. You know, they had nothing to bowl at, absolutely nothing. It's very hard to judge on their bowlers when Aron Finch, David Warner, Mitchell Marsh are in that kind of form. So we won't blame the Bangladesh bowlers that much, in fact, at all. But their batting, as I said, is way below par. Did this against South Africa, and now Australia. Like I said, we're at this stage now. Bangladesh are at this stage now where they're not minnows when it comes to they're just trying to get their team in. You know, they're a bit like Scotland. Or Namibia, however you want to pronounce that. Teams like that, you know, they've been around for a long time, Bangladesh, a long time. And basically their whole cricket is based around white ball cricket. And to put in these kind of results in the last 2 games has been extremely disappointing. So a lot of work needs to be done. They you know, at this level, what did they make? You know, 73 at this level is not going to get it done against anybody. Even against Scotland, Namibia, that's not going to get it done against anybody. So very disappointing. They played like that. I can mention some batters for Bangladesh that did okay. I think Hossain did okay. I think he scored a 20. And Naeem scored a 17 or 18. But, you know, getting only 20s and 16s in a T20 match is just not good enough. You know, I believe, in my opinion, getting a 15 to 20 is a start. You've got your eye in. You've gone through the first couple of overs. Now you can build runs. And I think this was Bangladesh's problem. You know, they never really got settled. They never really composed themselves. And when they got players in, you know, that looked like settling down, they got out. Mitchell Starc, you know, obviously, you know, Adam Zampa five wickets, but Mitchell Starc was reversing. I've mentioned this before. When Mitchell Starc's bowling around 145 to 150 or 90 miles per hour, wherever you come from in the world, and starts with reverse swing, that's when he's at his most dangerous. Monov got any wickets with the reverse swing with the balls he got, but he was on top form today. But you know, there's nothing really else to mention apart from Adam Zampa's 5-wicket haul. Could have had the hat trick. Matthew Wade dropped it. A tough chance. Probably, like I said, established keeper like Josh Ingles probably would have caught that. Because as we know, Matthew Wade is not really a keeper. He doesn't keep for his state team, obviously, because of Tim Payne's in there for Tasmania. And Josh Ingles keeps through the Big Bash. He keeps through the Sheffield Shield against WA. Did keep it against for WA in the first match against South Australia in the Sheffield Shield. Sorry, against Queensland. I think it was in the Sheffield Shield. Could be wrong. No, it was against South Australia. Yeah, I remember that because Alex Carey was kind of a little showdown. But anyway, we'll move on from that. So, you know, that's a review we had today. Bangladesh not going to make anything, scoring only that amount of runs. You know, they need to be better. It's unacceptable. They batted like absolute garbage. And there's Gaurav in the chat. Thank you very much. I'm not sure about that. Proper host. I think I'll accept the one-time only thing. But absolute garbage by Bangladesh. Not good enough. Australia can't really judge them on their batting performance because they had nothing to defend Bangladesh. So again, Australia seem to be doing okay against these teams with not so good bowling. really struggled against England. So we'll find out in the next game. So as we know it, that's we're going to wrap the show up. But as we know it, Bangladesh made 73, just not good enough for any standard against any team, even against Scotland or Namibia. That won't do it. And Australia, they got this pretty easily in 6.2 overs. Had to do it because of the net run rate. They pushed South Africa down, and South Africa, they need a miracle. They need England to fold badly. Don't think it's going to happen. So it looks like South Africa's out, Australia's in, and we'll see you in the next game. Make sure to like and subscribe to this channel. We really appreciate your support. So thank you so much for that. And as I said, happy Dirala Day. Big celebration here. I hope I got that right. If I didn't, you know what I mean. No, that wasn't trying to audition for Ricky Ponting there, but you know what I mean. So thank you so much for that, guys. Peace out. Thank you so much.